Hi again, everybody. It's Rob Kennedy from the Hoop Group, and we're talking recruiting. And obviously, school's out, and we're in the middle of the month of June as we start getting ready for the all-important July recruiting period. Obviously, Division I coaches, the only time they get out to see guys play during the summer are the 3 weekends in July. And because of that, so much revolves around the July recruiting period, even if you're a Division II or Division III player, because there's so many events that are packed in the month of July because of the recruiting calendar for Division I. As we get ready for that, the first question that you've got to be able to ask yourself, and you've got to honestly answer, are you ready? If the live recruiting period started today, is your game ready? Are you ready to step right out and have college coaches be able to watch and evaluate and like what they see? You know, it's interesting. This past weekend, Jordan Spieth won the U.S. Open, right? Amazing accomplishment, second major at the age of 21. And Joe Buck asked him a question after it was done about, now you've already won the first 2 legs of the Grand Slam, what do you think about heading to the British Open? Which is really a stupid question and way ahead of things and all that. And Spieth, in his very mature way for a young guy, just said, well, you know, yes, it's looking ahead and I'm not really worrying about that, but if we do our prep work, I think we can. And that's the same for anybody here. The question you got to ask, have you done your prep work? Have you put in all the work for your skill sets? Have you started to make sure that what were weaknesses at the end of your either high school or AAU spring season, that you're really concentrating on them, trying to make them, instead of weaknesses, strengths, right? Are you also not forgetting about your strengths? If you're a great shooter, don't stop shooting the ball, because that's the thing that's going to get people's attention. If you're a great ball handler and find people, same thing. But are you honing your skill sets to where they are completely ready, right? Are you putting the time in the gym? This is the time of the year that you got to be getting out to the courts or to the gym and putting in that work, right? There's less AAU games going on right now. Now's the time that you got to get shots up, reps in, and get your skill set up. Second thing, are you in the best shape that you can be in? Are you ready to go play today with college coaches watching you? Are you in complete game shape? Okay? It's a long period, especially those guys who have multiple events going in July. Those guys that are in great shape, as the game wears down, you're still going by guys. College coaches are seeing you outperform guys late in the game or late in the recruiting period. Some guys always miss the boat on that. Some guys pack it in because they're too tired, and now if you're in great shape and you can fight your way through everything at the end of the period, that's a lasting impression for college coaches because you were in great shape, all right? Are you in the best condition? And the last thing is, are you mentally ready? Are you mentally ready to step in and perform at your best? Mentally ready so that you don't get nervous, you don't get anxious. Are you in a good state? What always happens, all right, and you saw Jordan Spieth do it the other day, when you are prepared, you're confident. When you're confident, you don't get nervous. And when you're confident and you're not nervous and you're in a good spot and a good way about you mentally, guess what happens? You perform well. So make sure all 3 of those things that you're working on right now, your skill set, your basketball skills, your conditioning, and making sure that you're in a good frame of mind heading into that all-important July recruiting period. As always, if you've got questions or comments, please email me at robk@hoopgroup.com.